be doing it anymore. But we went. Dean and I went, parked on the 4th level of the structure. And we get down to the field, and everyone, there's people all ages. Dean's looking around, a lot of reading glasses out. There were guys older than me, guys my age, young people, because they're the Stones. Greatest rock and roll band in the world. Mythic, the Rolling Stones. I think I was the only one there who was concerned. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know. A little worried. Everyone's like, yeah, and I'm like, So, I was really worried. So the opening band does their thing. Then they bring them out, the Rolling Stones, and they all come out, and I'm like, And so then there's Keith. Keith's doing a good job of being Keith at 72. His hair's natural color. He's not dangling shit from it anymore. He's looking good. He's doing a few of these. Couple of these. But not pushing it, doing a good job. From what I could see of Charlie, he's looking good, he's solid, gray hair, solid on the drums, looking good. Ronnie's a problem. His hair's dyed, he's running around, it's a little embarrassing, but he's the kid. He's 68, so we didn't give Ronnie a pass. Now, if you're a real Stones fan, I believe that some part of you just tolerates Mick Jagger. All right? You know he's important, he's the Rolling Stones, but it's Mick Jagger. So when Mick came out, it was different. Like, Mick comes out, and right away he's like, and like, part of me was like, oh my. Isn't he a little old to be? Like I was like, I don't know if he should be doing that. That man his age. I was embarrassed, you know? But then, like, I settled into it. I'm like, well, he's Mick Jagger. He does that. If anyone's going to do that, let Mick do it. So I settled in, and I was like, all right, okay, it's not sad. It took him like 3 songs to pull it together, but I like that. It's sort of like rock and roll's dirty. It's fucked up. Let him figure it out. So by the 4th song, I was up on my chair like, yeah, you know. But then something happened. Well, it was kind of rough and beautiful at the same time. So they're gonna do Moonlight Mile from Sticky Fingers, challenging song for the Stones at any age. He's gotta do falsetto, it's a slow song. They put him way out in the audience on his own platform, Mick, with a guitar. I think the other guys were kind of concerned. They were like, you know, and I'm watching him, and he's doing it, and he's hitting it, man. He's hitting the falsetto. It's working, like he's in it. And out of nowhere, I just start crying. I'm crying. Like, I look like one of those black and white photographs of those, like, 16-year-old girls in the 60s. Like, tears are running down my face. And right in the middle of that moment, something horrible happened. They got the big screen, and they go right in on Mick's face. Like, right here. And there it is, 50 feet big. And I'm like, oh, God, why are you doing that to Mick? You could see everything, all the lines and the dyed hair. I'm like, dude, stop it, take it down. And it was sad. I was like, this is so horrible. Why are they doing that? And I just kept looking at him. And all of a sudden, it like, just hit me. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This is amazing that these guys are still doing those songs now with all this experience and pain and wisdom and just life behind them. Brings a depth to it that wasn't there before. It's fucking unbelievable. They're still the huge rolling, it's like beautiful. I mean, because I started thinking about it, it's like, it's a lot riskier for those guys to be doing this shit now than it was in 1972. I mean, in 1972, if Richards was like fucked up on heroin and he fell into a Marshall stack in the middle of the show and they had to cancel it, half the audience would be like, fucking Keith! Man, he was so fucked up. They couldn't even finish. I love it. They didn't care. But now, like, they're old and they're doing this shit and they're running around. Like, there was points where I'm like, come on, take it easy, fellas. Don't go crazy. Because Mick's running. He's running from side to side. And I was just like, slow down, because what if it was like, he was just like, yeah. Keith, help me, Keith. Oh, God. It's happened. It's happened. Like, if that happened, an entire generation of people would just be out there going like, oh, fuck, it's over. Mick is down. We're dying. We're dying. He didn't go down, though. He did not go down. They stayed. They stayed the Rolling Stones. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Not proud of it, but Dean, my buddy Dean, he's in his 50s, too. He's 50. And we watched the whole concert, and then they left. And we knew they were going to do one encore, right? So me and Dean are sitting there, and they come back out, and they go into Satisfaction. And I swear to God, at the same time, we look at each other, and we're like, let's go. Let's do it. Let's beat the crowd. And like, Dean lit up. He's like, yeah, let's go. So now we got a mission. You know, we're running. We're like, let's go. And like, we get out. We got to get out of an arena. And then we hear him go into You Can't Always Get What You Want. And we could hear that they brought on stage like an entire choir. And I'm like, oh, shit, a choir. Dean's like, we can hear it. Just keep going. We get up, we run up the stairs, we get to the car, and we're driving down. As we're pulling out of the garage, we see the crowds break. Just this like wave of people coming out of the arena, and we're like, shit, do it! And we get out, and we get on the highway, and we beat the crowds free and clear. But sadly, I think that might have been the highlight of the night. Like, I think it might have been better than the concert. Like, we enjoyed the concert, but we could not have been more excited. We're like, dude, we're out. We're out. That concert was amazing, but we're out. We're driving. Put a Stone CD in. Let's put a Stone CD in. Play Exile. That concert was good, but it's not Exile. It was a good moment. Sometimes you do get what you want. I don't know why I'm hung up on this mortality thing. I don't know why. I think it's because, like, I had a near-death experience, like, not too long ago. I almost died. I went running, and I hadn't done it in a while. You know, and it was scary. It was touch and go, as far as I could tell. It was very close to death. Like, I don't know what you do, but, like, I don't exercise that much. I may look like I'm in shape, but I'm not really. I go through long periods of time where I don't exercise at all, and it takes a lot to get me to exercise. I don't know your life or what happens with you, but with me, the exercise thing is like, it's like 3 phases that have to happen before I actually exercise. Like, phase 1, usually it's just me sitting at home, alone, doing nothing, and out of nowhere, I just look down, and I go, oh, fuck me! God damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? God damn it, why can't I just exercise? It's bullshit. Like, I gotta get back in shape. I gotta get back in shape. Then some part of your brain is like, what do you mean back? Like, somewhere in my mind, I think that, like, there was a period in time where I was hitting the gym like 3-4 times a week. I was running, hitting weights, so I was a little ripped. But in reality, I don't think that time ever happened. I don't think it ever existed. I think it's a mythology I've created for myself to judge myself against when I want to, hate myself because I have a little bit of time on my hands. So that doesn't always get me out. And then there's the next phase, which is you wake up and you're like, the only way I'm going to do it is if I get some new shoes. I got to get new shoes. Those shoes don't even work anymore. I got to get new shoes. You got to get the magic shoes. There's no magic shoes. There's no shoes that wake you up because they put themselves on your feet and started the process. Hey, what's going on? Wait, pants. We need pants. So you get the shoes, you put them in the closet, and you see them when you get your other shoes. And they're sort of like, are we doing it? And you're like, shut the fuck up. We'll do it when I want to do it. That's how I talk to my sneakers. I don't know who you are, your life is. But the way it has to happen, the way it happens to exercise really is like you have to be seized by the need to do it in a moment. Like the spirit has to move you. Just sort of like, I gotta go, I gotta do it now. And you do have to do it right then because that's your portal. That's your window back into doing it. You gotta do it when that hits you. And it hit me. It was 2:30 in the afternoon and it was 102 degrees outside. Now I hadn't run in like 2 years. I didn't let that stop me. I'm like, I can do it. I can do it. I can run. So I put on my magic shoes and I grabbed my driver's license for easy tagging. I don't know about you, but I always take the driver's license. I got my iPhone. I'll get outside. I'm like, oh shit, I better get the license if I go down. Because they're not going to crack an iPhone for a terrorist cell. They're not going to do it for a mid-level celebrity dead on a hill. Better take the driver's license. So I'm out there running the hills. I'm doing hills. I haven't been out there. I don't even notice how hot it is because it's so hot. Like it's not sweat's not even building up. And I get about 10 minutes in. All of a sudden, like my hands go numb, and I'm like, "What's happening?" And then all of a sudden, I can't feel my arms, and I'm like, "This isn't good." And then my heart starts going, and I'm like, "Holy shit!" I had to take a knee. I had to take a knee outdoors and appeal to a God that I don't have. And say, this doesn't happen here. This doesn't happen outside. It's an indoor thing and it's quick. Not outside. In a bathtub, in my sleep, something like that. Not out here. And I was sitting there, I was like, how many men's last words are, I got this? You know what I mean? What was I doing out there? Dumb pride, you know? And then I got up, like I had this fear, like that I would be found just laying there outdoors, like some hipster couple with their dumb dog. Would just find me laying there and they'd be like, he did not have it today. Oh, look, it's like the first day out for those shoes, though. Look at those shoes. Come on, buddy, just stay away from them. It's not polite. Didn't happen, and I tell you what, I got up and I walked it off. That's how stubborn I am. I'm like, I got up and I still did. I didn't run, but I did the entire route, and then I called the doctor. Next day I called the doctor because I'm 53 and I should call the doctor when that happens. And they set me up at the cardiologist, so I go to the cardiologist. You know, when you go to the doctor, you kind of want something to be wrong with you. Like, not a major thing, but enough to not make you a fucking lunatic. So I go to the cardiologist. And, you know, I don't get it, man. They can put people in space. We can take money out around the world. They make all these developments. They can clone things. But they can't get a handle on this vessel. This is a closed system, confounding for some reason. Cannot figure it out. Right? Isn't it crazy? So I go to this doctor. They do all the tests. They do a stress test, cardiogram, blood test. They do an ultrasound of my heart. And it's a girl. You know, sometimes you don't want to know, but, you know, I kind of knew. I think a lot of you knew. So you do all these fucking tests, and then the doctor comes out and he's like, yeah, you're great. You're in perfect shape. No problems. Perfectly fit. Everything, all the tests are good. And I'm like, what? What does that mean? It's like, you're healthy. And I'm like, well, what happened out there on the hill? When my hands went numb, my arm went numb, and my heart was skipping. What was that about? And a doctor, a real doctor, looked at me and said, who knows? Shouldn't you know? Look, we'll see if it happens again. Let me know. No, I'm going to call you before I go running, and you can come to my house and follow me in your car. How would that be? Who knows? I shouldn't have told my mom about it because that gave her a reason to check in with me.